Hi, my name's John. Welcome to another Wednesday catch-up video. 2 or 3 weeks ago I put a video up, one of the old ones. It was of my Harrison 140 being delivered. Well, I found another one and it's my horizontal and vertical mill machine being delivered. I'm going to show that video again tonight. I haven't got in the workshop anymore. It was just ridiculous, the amount of room I didn't have. So my friend Mick has it in his workshop now and it's up and it's running quite well. I mentioned on Sunday that I've been given a mist spray system, or a spray mist system for my milling machine instead of using float coolant. I want to have a little look at that. I've just had time to open the box, see what's in there. I'm looking forward to getting that up and running hopefully this weekend. This is the mist cooling system. It's called Thermublast. That's the mounting plate. It's all self-contained. Runs off 12 volts, so you've got no worries with high voltage. Everything here you need. I'm looking forward to getting it set up. Just a 1 litre bottle for coolant, that's all it uses. It certainly is a nice looking bit of kit, very well presented, all proper stuff. One other thing it has got as well as your water and your air, it's got a little light there which puts light exactly where the cutter's done its job. I'm looking forward to getting it set up hopefully this weekend. I did get some video of a one running, I'm going to show that as well. Hi, my name's John. Welcome to another Sunday night nightcap. I've had a good week this week. I've had a nice busy week at work and I've had a good week in the shop. Deb's had a good week. She's managed to fight off her doors are cold and she's feeling a lot better. There's been a new arrival in the shop this week. My Viceroy Universal Mill turned up on Saturday afternoon. I bought it off one of the lads on the MIG Welding Forum. It come from Scunthorpe. Instead of me taking a day off work and hiring a van or borrowing a trailer and going down to Scunthorpe and struggling on with this machine, I used a company called Landy Lift, a lad called Steve Cox, the same lad that brought the Harrison here for us. He picked it up and dropped it off here for a very, very reasonable price. Like I say, I've used Steve before. He uses I've got a little bit of video actually. You can see the setup he uses. It's a small rear mounted high ab on a little 4-wheel drive pickup, so you can get in it awkward places. Steve knows what he's doing. He's done this for quite a while now. He's not going to wrap a chain around you, chuck on your lathe and damage things. He's good, he's professional, does a really first class job. Anyway Steve, thanks very much mate, much appreciated.
Machine's level, John, it's just the angle of the truck.
Yeah, alright. Same last time with the
Yeah. Which way do you want it in, John?
Aye, like that.
Like that?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
That's where it's gone. Just get it in. Done. Right.
Down, yeah.
Yeah,
Fingers,
go.
John.
You find out the out of the road. Round.
We'll get this.
I've got it on one row, so
Yeah, it's alright. Tip it. If I tip it back, John, can you put that other roller under, please?
On the back?
Yeah,
Right
that's
in,
it.
yeah.
Hold it now. You got it?
Yeah, got it.
Right. Now, I'll just hold it now. That other roller can go in.
Right.
And it should just tip onto that.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Alright, John?
Yeah.
Right. Hold it, hold it. You've got to
As long as it's kind of in the door that'll do, you know.
Oh, will it?
Oh, Christ,
Well, I'm just thinking we might as well turn it now.
I'll let take the head off, take this bit off anyway.
If we just... I'll just move that other roller. Right, now... What are you going to do with these bolts?
Cut the wood.
Right, so if we just rotate it round.
Yeah. If you need a machine moving anywhere in the UK, give Steve a ring, use my name, won't do any harm. I took a little bit of film of the milling machine, just take a general view of it. It doesn't want anything major done to it, it just basically wants a really good clean in its service. I'll show a little bit of that. This is the new milling machine. It's a Viceroy Universal. That is, it does horizontal and vertical. At the minute it's set up for vertical, but all the parts are here to set it up for horizontal. A decent little machine vise. AR32 collet holder, which is good because I've got AR32 collets. That's a Clarkson type collet holder. That's the vertical arbor. Box with some nice selection of smaller miller cutters. Two drawbars. Basically it all works. Power feed works, motor works fine. Basically all it needs is a really good clean and a good lubricant, a good clean and a good oil job. This is just sort of surface corrosion which will come off no problem. I think this will end up being set up basically as a horizontal mill and used for horizontal mill work. I was going to sell me Chester milling machine, but I'm not going to. I'm going to keep it. Three phase as well. Works off me rotary phase converter, no problem at all. Machine's metric graduations. No backlash in it, no wear on it, the table's good. One or two little marks, but nothing out of the ordinary. That's the other arm there. All in all, I'm very pleased with it. The belt drive goes up the back. There's also a 3-speed gearbox down here. I'm going to mount this onto this rollers of some description so I can pull it out to change the belt at the back. Obviously room is a premium to me, but I managed to get it in and it looks apart. Very pleased with it. Have to try and find some more 30 International tooling in some cutters. I've got no horizontal cutters, horizontal milling cutters. I've had them and given them away because I've never needed them. That's the outer bracket for the overarm. This is looking inside the suds tank. You can see the pump there. Fortunately the lads pumped all the water out before it was shipped up here, and I've actually been in there with a rag and dried it all out. It wasn't very pleasant. But what I will do, I'll put some domestics and some bleach in there just to kill any nasties before I put my nice new clean coolant in. This is the power feed gearbox of the milling machine. To get different rates of feed, you change the gears inside of here. We'll have a look inside it. That's field quality engineering. Gears running in an oil bath. And one other thing I've just noticed is hanging on the back of the mill is all the various change wheels to change the ratios for the various feed rates. There's a dog clutch there that engages and disengages the drive, and there's a forward reverse button for the feed. Nice bronze bushing there. This is all proper stuff. What I did notice is there's one of those missing. There's only one nut. I think I'll get a bit of bar and make one. Measure that thread, but I'm pretty sure it'll be quarter Whitworth. It certainly looks quarter Whitworth. A quarter Whitworth tap there, and sure enough that's the thread, quarter 20. I'll find a bit of suitable bar and we'll make one of those. Right, I found a bit of suitable bar. Just machine the end square first. I'm going to work on metric just for a change. It is a metric lathe. I've measured the diameter of the nut. It's 23mm. I need to take 7mm off this. .3 of it. I'm really impressed with this tool. I'm just going to cut it a little bit deeper just so I can get a proper knurl on there. Just a little bit more. Right, I've slowed things down a lot to do the knurling. Plenty cutting oil. Right, that's a nice coarse knurl. I've got plenty length. Next thing will be the taper. Put some threads in, part it off. I need to set the angle of the compound slate to get the correct taper, or approximately the correct taper. It's not that critical. So all I'm going to do is simply line it up. Like that. That's better. Tighten the slide up. look for the last cut. I think that's the angle. Put some threads in there, I'll break that edge, part it off. As usual, centre drill first. Tap and drill for 1/4 it's 5.1. Well, there'll be some British side, but 5.1 is the equivalent. Should be enough. Quarter Whitworth is renowned to be one of the weakest taps there is. Just going to tap this by hand. It's well started. I need to make a spring loaded tap for off of this lathe. I haven't gotten round to it yet. Certainly cutting nice tight threads. Well started now, nice and straight. This is a brand new tap as well. I think I'll be getting frowned upon for using an adjustable spanner on a tap. I'm sure I can cope with it. I've done a lot worse than this. Right, that's plenty of threads in there. Can use a simple little jig just to get the length right. Looks good at that. Just before I part it right off, just going to break that edge with a file and that one. the original one. And that's the one I've just made. Only difference is the knurling isn't quite as coarse on the one I've made. But it'll do the job. That's one of those jobs, if I hadn't done that straight away, it would never have gotten done. It's only a 10-minute job, but it's a job that's well worth doing. I'll probably find the missing one in the box of link cut as a lad give us. Anyway, 10 minutes well spent. Anyway, Steve, thanks very much, mate. Much appreciated. I hope your head gets better. Sorry, I couldn't help it. Once again, it's just time to say thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And I am going to bang on even more about mental health. Mental health in blokes, especially blokes, but women as well, it's got a lot of stigma. People don't talk about it. And the thing is, if you don't talk about it, it won't get better. There is help available. You've just got to go and find it. Bottling things up is probably the worst thing you can do. It just gets worse and worse, and the consequences can be absolutely dire. So please, lads and lasses, if you think you're having problems, and if you're having problems, you'll know you've got them, please go and get some help. If me talking openly about this makes one person go and get help, it's all been worthwhile. Anyway, thanks for watching.